Who doesn't love a tasty falafel pita with the tzatziki and the cucumber and tomato and all? Problem is, it's always deep fried in oil and filled with dairy, yogurt, and all this junk. We're getting rid of all that. We're making a tasty version, totally vegan, SOS free, no added salt, oil, or sugar. Let's do it. Hey everybody, this is Dylan. You know I like to make healthy, whole plant food recipes without the added salt, oil, sugar, all vegan, because it's really healthy for the body. But more important than that is that we've got to make it fast and simple and easy, and that is what my videos are all about. Falafel. We are doing falafel today. So it's one of those ones you're going down the road and you're like, oh, a falafel joint. I could get in there real quick. It's not so bad. It's, you know, vegan, but no, it's junk food usually. It's no excuse anymore to be stopping at the Falafel King down the street. Let's make a healthy version. The first step is you do have to leave this overnight, okay? So there's like one little time step, but you're not doing anything. You just need to take, I've got a cup of dry chickpeas, garbanzo beans, whatever you want to call them. All you're gonna do, put them in an oversized bowl like this one, and just, this water is not hot, this is just regular room temperature water. And cover them so that they're very covered, okay? Because they're gonna expand, they're gonna like triple in size as they soak up all the water. So the last thing you want is to not put enough water and then they're like not underwater anymore. Does that make sense? I don't think we need to spend a lot more time on this. Let's move on. After 8 hours, those little guys become these big puffy guys, and that's it. Don't use the canned chickpeas for this, they're already cooked. We need to use raw but soaked chickpeas, you get me? Next step, just take the chickpeas that we've soaked and drained, give them a little rinse or whatever. Throw them in the food processor. You don't want them to be too wet, so let the water, you know, drip off pretty good. Next step is to simply throw a few other things into the food processor. This is a very easy recipe. This is a poblano pepper. I usually use any kind of mild green chili. This is just the only thing that the store we were at, Aldi, had. This is also very large. I'm gonna use like half of it, okay? So just take it, chop off half. Since we're throwing it in the food processor, you don't need to chop too much. Just kind of give it a little help like that and throw it in. Next, we got a red onion. Red onions are a delight. I love a red onion in this dish. We are going to take a half and quarter it, take off the rest of our skin and all that good stuff. This looks good. Maybe we'll chop it a little bit more. Again, just to help the food processor along. Boom, onion, done. Okay, set all this aside. Maybe we'll use it later. We'll make a little salad or something. Okay, next up, I've got a little cilantro. This is a lot of cilantro, way too much. Take like a little handful or so. It doesn't have to be cilantro, by the way. If you like parsley better, that's perfect for this dish. Cilantro or parsley are probably my two go-to. I probably wouldn't use basil. That might be a little weird, but whatever. Again, just chop a little bit to help it along. Throw all that into the gadgets. Welcome back to the new angle. Next step, we got a little bit of peeled garlic. However many cloves, I think that was like 6. Throw them in there. Along with that, I've got some turmeric, also known as turmeric, whatever. Throw in a little bit of that. The recipe is gonna be down below. Click the link. Whole recipes there. Don't worry about taking notes. I used to get so much crap for not putting the recipes below in the video. You're welcome. Now we've got a little chili powder, optional. I like a little kick. Throw in some chili powder. And then cumin. You gotta do the cumin. Cumin, some people call it. I like cumin. Throw in a little cumin into the food processor. How about a little cracked pepper? Crack a little pepper in there. Reeves wants me to use this one. Okay, all right. The stolen pepper grinder. Thanks, Mac Grill. Close it up. Oh boy, it's already started.
Wow.
Oh, look how delightful that looks already. Let her grind. And if you need to pause it once in a while just to wipe down your sides, no big deal, no big deal. This was only been like 10-15 seconds of grinding. It does not take too much. You can go even finer than this if you want. But that's pretty good. I think that's what I'm going for. See, it's pretty fine, but still nice and coarse. I think that's what I want. You can go finer if you want to. It's totally personal preference, whatever. All right, let's empty this mix. Oh, it smells so good. Empty this into a bowl, and we're gonna play with it a little more. Now I want to add a little bit of chickpea flour. This is just ground up dried chickpeas. I'm gonna add a little bit at a time. I've got like a 1/4 cup that I started with in here, but we're just gonna add a little bit and mix it around until it starts to get into a nice consistency that we know will hold together in a little ball. And now we're just mixing this chickpea flour in. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. gonna add the rest of this 1/4 cup. I'm committed. You can't go wrong. Add a little more, add a little less, whatever. I think these are gonna hold together just fine. And even if they start to fall apart, now you know for next time. Let's try that. They do hold together like that. Okay, we'll make them into a ball like this. You can make them into...
use those scoops?
No, I don't want to use your ice cream scoops. That's for nerds. We're doing this my way. I did it. You can leave them in a ball like this, okay? But when you're putting it in a pita, I like them a little flatter. How's that? Ooh, that's nice. Just flatten that thing out. It doesn't roll over the place so much. And then we're gonna do this in the Breville. So I've got a little, any kind of lined baking sheet with some parchment paper, and you should be good to go. Put that there, precarious spot indeed. And that's that, just keep making balls. Let's do this thing. Let's make a couple more. Okay, you're just gonna throw them around in your hands. Clean your hands first, will you? My goodness. And then throw them down. Is that too flattened, Reeves? Too flattened.
No, but it's looking like it's getting bigger, like a veggie burger. You can make veggie burgers with these if you want.
Oh, that would be a cool thing. Falafel burger sounds pretty good. Should we try one? Let's try making one big monster patty, and that'll go in our pita. What do you think? Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's a big one. All right, y'all, the same goes for all the rest of these. Reeves, hit the gas and let's get this thing done. Okay, there it is.
You made a perfect amount?
Perfect amount.
No two of those are the same size.
No two, they're like snowflakes. No two are alike. Always different and always delicious. Go, 400 degrees, maybe 15 minutes. I better turn it down. Let's start them at like 12 minutes and just keep an eye on them. Okay, next up we're gonna make a little tzatziki, no dairy. This is a cucumber. You've seen that before. Of laughing at me while I'm trying to make a video over here. Reeves, you just gonna laugh? All we're gonna do is peel this cucumber. I don't like the skin is kind of bitter, so let's just take off. You don't have to be perfect. Just get some of this waxy skin off of here, and we're gonna use the flesh.
Isn't the flesh the skin?
I don't know what's the flesh and what's the meat. This seems like the meat of the cucumber. This is a very non-vegan sounding conversation. I'd like to focus on the plants, please. There we go. Half a cucumber is all we need for this. Take it, cut it in half, maybe triple it. Boom. That cucumber is gonna give us that tasty, characteristic tzatziki flavor.
Dill, you wanna like rest your elbow on everything. I saw you just try to do it.
Next up, I have a whole can of Great Northern beans, rinsed and drained. Throw that in there with everything. Oh, we didn't throw the lemon into the falafel. We left out a little bit of lemon, but you want it in your batter when we're doing all that, squeeze a little bit of lemon into your falafel too. Oops, it'll still taste great, don't worry. This lemon is off of my own very productive lemon tree. So we've got like a half a lemon's worth of the zest. I've made a real mess of it. Now we're going to take and we're going to squeeze in the juice from half of this lemon. I don't want to get any seeds in, so I'll send it through this little strainer. You got to have that lemon in that homemade tzatziki. This is such an easy recipe, y'all. Okay, a few cloves of garlic. Oh, for son of a. Next up, a few cloves of garlic going in there. I've got like half a cup of cashews and some soy milk here that I've left the cashews soaking. This is optional. You're gonna need at least some liquid, so the soy milk you kind of need, or almond milk or whatever. But you don't necessarily have to use the cashews. They're gonna give it a richer flavor. If you're trying to avoid the extra fat, then just do the white beans and you'll be fine. Also got some fresh dill here, but I'm not gonna throw that in because this is gonna get all liquefied, and I want the little particles of dill. I don't want it to be totally homogenized, you know what I mean? Okay, let's give this a blend and see what happens. Oh, it looks like I need my tamper. Oh, that's looking nice and creamy. Now I've got this fresh dill, one of my favorites. Throw it in there and let's blend it, but not too much because you just want to get it a little bit, you know, coarsely. Incorporated, thank you. Okay. Oh boy. That is looking real nice. If you want it to be thicker, add a little more beans.
What if you want it to be cucumber?
If you want a little more cucumber, add in a little more cucumber. That's how it tastes. Ooh, it doesn't need more cucumber. It's really good. The lemon is great. It's very nice. Here's your taste, Reeves.
That's really good.
It's really good.
I would put more lemon because I'm a lemon freak.
I thought you might ask for a little more lemon, so I'm gonna squeeze a little bit more lemon in here. And let's give it another little spin.
Ooh, that's better.
She likes that. Okay. This is a lot of tzatziki. I hope you made a double batch of falafels to go with this because this is plenty. Let's clean up and toss a little salad together to go with our pita. Oh, I love the sound of that. What's going on over here? How do they look?
Dill, could you have air fried those?
Maybe. Should we try air frying them for a couple minutes? Because they do need more time.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. We'll switch to air. You could just bake these for a couple more minutes, but Reebs has requested that we do the actual air fry. So let's do like 4 minutes of air frying. Let's throw together a little light salad to go with our pita, shall we? I've got this red onion. This is that other quarter of the red onion. I'm just gonna make some really thin slices of this red onion. I think that'll be really lovely in the salad. Maybe we want them a little bit smaller. How about that? I've got that other half of cucumber. I'm gonna make probably, I'll cut this into like 3 long ways and just dice them up like that. How's that look? And then we've got some tomatoes. Here are some beautiful cherry tomatoes. I think I'll just maybe quarter them, cut them in half, turn them, cut them in half. They're hard to hold on to. We do have this rest of this chili. Let's just use that thing up. I've got some butter lettuce. Ooh, that looks nice. I'm gonna also chop this up because we're gonna shove a little bit of this into our pita, so we don't want this to be a full-on salad. This is up to you. If you wanna make a falafel salad, then just make your favorite kind of salad with some cucumber and then put it in a bowl and throw on some falafel and wham bam. Let's get a little handful of spinach here and we'll chop that up a bit as well. Let's toss this up. How's that look, Reebs?
It looks really good.
How are these babies looking now? Let's test one out. They need a little more time in the middle. Let's keep them going. The air fry did get them to brown a bit on the outside, which is nice. But I think we should switch to bake again.
Okay.
Have a taste.
Oh, wow. That's really good.
Okay, I just thought, wow, we have an avocado sitting here. That could be really tasty too. So let's slice up just a little bit of avocado. We're still waiting on the falafels. They need a couple more minutes. We are so close. So good. Let's get this done. It's falafel time. I am excited, and when I'm excited, I march. Let's look at those golden brown, beautiful baked falafels. No added salt, oil, or sugar. All vegan delicious. Let's do this thing. We got some salad. Here's our tzatziki. Yeah, we gotta get the falafel on first. Then you want a little avocado.
Sure.
How about a little cilantro garnish? A little chopped cilantro. Oh, this is coming right together. We forgot the lemon in the falafel, so we're gonna squeeze a little right on top. Cool that falafel right down with a little lemon squeeze. Boom. All right, Reebs, how's that salad? Give it a taste. Does it look pretty good for you?
I'm seriously dumbfounded. I had no idea falafel was this easy to make. That was so good.
You like it?
The falafel's delicious, and I love it with the salad, and there's so many different flavors going on, and I just know that after eating this, I'm not gonna feel sick, because it's not deep fried,
Yeah,
you know what
seriously.
I mean?
I would always feel sick after having one of those pitas. It's bad.
It tastes healthy, but it tastes just as good as the restaurant stuff.
Ooh, I just put these pitas in the toaster. This is just a nice, simple whole wheat pita. You can make this homemade pretty easy, but we did not include that in today's video. Let's use my giant falafel that I made, all right? We're just gonna shove the giant falafel into this pita.
Oh my God, that looks so
Doesn't
good.
it look perfect?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna stuff it full of salad, just like that. Salad in every bite. Yes, this is a veggie burger. Get a little bit of the avocado over here, maybe. Throw in a little bit of this.
You don't put your sauce inside, you dip as you go?
I don't know. I don't really do this often enough to know. There's a little lemon, but the dip as you go does sound good. But I can kind of spoon it in, spoon that sauce right on in there. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be photo worthy. We might have to try that again for a photo.
No,
but I'm gonna eat it.
Good.
Oh, that's so good. The cucumber, the tzatziki is so good. By the way, if you're not into tzatziki or you wanna just do another thing on top of all that, you could do the hummus. There's our hummus video right here, check it out. But yeah, a little bit of hummus in here too would be delightful. This is so good. Nice, delicious, starchy flavor. I love it. A little richness from the sauce and avocado. Perfect.
What about some Well Your World sriracha?
Ooh, some Well Your World sriracha would be good. Let's do that. Oh, let's go. A little bit of Well Your World sriracha on top. What was I thinking leaving that out? Oh, that does dress it right up.
Well, I want to make a big batch.
Yeah, we should make a quadruple batch of this and just freeze them, and they'll keep really well. Oh, I cannot speak highly enough of this delicious falafel pita and salad. You're gonna love it. Please try it out and let me know what you think down below in the comments. And don't forget the recipe to the falafel and the tzatziki are right down below. There's nothing like it on the internet. You're gonna love it. Click right here for more recipes like this one, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.